what's up, everybody? Marcos Villegas, Fight Up TV, being joined with Keyshawn Davis, who returns to the ring. His first title shot on Valentine's Day against Denys Berinchyk on ESPN in Madison Square Garden. Valentine's Day, Keyshawn, your first title shot, man. How excited are you for this, man? This is awesome for you.
Yep, super excited. Fight at the MSG for my first world title fight. Um, Taking it like any other fight, you know what I'm saying, and just can't wait to show the world my skills, how I perform.
You're taking it just like any other fight. No extra pressure on you that you're putting on yourself because, you know, this is your chance to be a world champion. It's just like another day in the office.
Yeah, for sure. It's just another opponent, you know what I'm saying, and just come with a bigger reward. That's all it is.
What is it? What does this opportunity mean to you, though?
Um, that's actually a good question. What does this opportunity mean to me? I would say I'm definitely grateful for this opportunity. People don't get a chance to become world champions. People gotta wait longer than I had to wait to become a world champion, you know. So I'm grateful for this. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely grateful, but I feel like it means more to my family than it actually means to me. Me becoming a world champion just give me a lot more leverage to do things that I want to do with my family inside the sport. And help it just helps me do things I want to do. You know, um, I always knew I could. I'm going to be on this stage. I'm going to be on this level. It was just like when I'm gonna get here. So now that I'm here, I'm just thinking about a lot of things that I can do after I become world champion. You know, and just trying to put it all together for real.
What are some of those things that you want to go ahead and do after you become world champion? Those things that you want to put together?
I want to start. We want to start our promotional brand, which is DB3 Promotion. A lot of people, not only in the city but just as amateur fighters, they actually look up to us. They look up to Keon, they look up to Kelvin, they look up to the businessman. And a lot of these fighters would love just to be, on our team with Bomac, the same opportunities we have in this sport, you know what I'm saying? And everything we do is always at a high level. So if we got a fighter that want to be with us, they know that they're gonna be put on a platform that they gotta perform to change their lives. And at the end of the day, that's what DB3 all about, you know. The reason why we had like community days in our city so we could show our people that we are still human at first of all, and we're active in our community because we actually love the community. We want to change lives, so that's the first thing we would want to do is become a promotion so we can help change lives. And me becoming a world champion, that just make things a little bit easier for us to do.
Now, given this fight with Berinchyk, man, a Ukrainian guy, tough guy. I saw him live against Emmanuel Navarrete. I believe he was the underdog in that fight. But what are you expecting out of him? What are you expecting out of you coming up on February 14th?
Well, I just know that he's gonna go in there and give it his all the same way I'm gonna do. He got such an awkward style. I can't say that he's gonna be doing this or doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just gotta expect the unexpected coming from Barancic. But what do I expect out of myself? I kind of not kind of. I expect a first round stoppage, a first round knockout. Honestly, I really feel like I can do that, and I'm gonna definitely try to go in there and get that done.
Damn. First, wow. All right. Is it just because of the type of camp you've had, the type of confidence you have now? Is it because of Baranchek's style? Like, where's that coming from?
It's just me. It's just me. I just feel like I can do that. My last fight, I got a second rounder, so I'm gonna try to go for the first rounder this time. And um, I just feel like Berinchyk is a great fighter, but he's just not on my level. And like I said, I just feel like I can do it, so I'm gonna go out there and do it.
Man, if you are able to do that in the first round, geez, man, that's a hell of a statement from you, man, to be able to do that back to back too. Like you get a stoppage in that Lemos fight, and then you get one here on ESPN at MSG. Like that really says something.
Yeah, for sure. And again, I think I am gonna stop him in the first round, but for say my game plan doesn't go say my game plan doesn't go to for first round to hit my game plan. I'm ready to go 12 at the end of the day. But I feel like it's not even gonna go 12, bro. I feel like as the fight go on and on and on, whether I'm chasing him or whether he walking me down, um, he just gonna be getting broke down. And I just feel like, he just not on my level. So I'm just gonna show the people how great the businessman really is.
When you prepare for like a guy who's like awkward, like a Berinchyk, is that like a little hard to get like sparring for him, or like hard to like prepare for like that type of rhythm, or is that like something that like, hey, I'll see how he is when we step in the ring, and I'll figure it out there.
Yeah, it is hard getting ready for somebody like Berinchyk because of his style. And yes, you're right. I'm gonna see how it is once I get in the ring with him and stuff like that. And I just think it's not gonna take me long to figure him out. At the end of the day, awkward. I always told this to Shakur. Always like, bro, how, this, that, third. He always say like, how do I always said to him, awkward styles never bothered me. It just didn't. Like you doing all that awkward stuff, you want to do all that moving, all that stuff. I'm about to hit you. Keep moving. Go ahead. I'm gonna hit you again. Keep moving. Go ahead. Do what you gotta do. It just never bothered me. A lot of people, Shakur's like, bro, I know he was awkward as hell when you got in the ring with him, bro. This, that, third. I'm just like, yeah, but that that don't bother me. I don't know why. It just don't bothers me. You know what I'm saying? So he can do whatever he need to do to win. He getting knocked out in that first round.
Still confident. Either way, you expect, even if it doesn't come in the first round, you expect a knockout.
Out myself, yes, I honestly do expect a knockout, but I'm gonna tell y'all the same way I told y'all against Limos. When the businessman's fighting, always expect the unexpected.
Mm. All right, all right, all
And
right.
y'all that was going one ear out the other, you know what I'm saying? And then boom, second round. I was trying to tell y'all, you know what I'm saying? But forget Limos. That's in the past, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying this again and I'm saying it now. Expect the unexpected for this fight.
I just want to get your reaction to a few things. Did you hear this news that Bud isn't fighting Canelo anymore?
For real?
Oh, you didn't know that? Hey, they reported that like they had an agreement, the Legion Stadium is going to happen in September, and now I'm seeing that it's off.
Yeah, it's pretty sad, right?
Well, I don't know. Did you know it wasn't a go?
I don't know.
Yeah, you knew. Just your reaction overall to that news. I don't know. Did you like the fight for Bud?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes, that for sure. I like the fight with Bud. I love the fight for Bud for sure. I feel like he can beat Canelo.
Why? Why'd you feel? What's there that you're seeing day in and day out that like I guess like the normal fan wouldn't know or wouldn't see?
Said his determination. Like I feel like you don't really get to see that in fight with Bud. You just see how talented he is and how mean he is. But his determination outside the ring to keep proving that he is the best is like, damn, bro, like you still got this same hunger for when you was 30. You still got the same hunger when you was 28, 25. You feel me? Like his determination is just to keep being a father first and then coming into the gym and being great second. It's crazy to me. It's just crazy.
Would have it been a fight that we saw like Bud outbox Canelo, or would have been something that like it would have been fairly close, like given like your fight IQ and your perspective with boxing?
It would have been a boxing fight for sure. Definitely would have been a boxing fight if Canelo couldn't. It's really about it coming out of Canelo power. If Bud feel like his power or something like that, then he'll probably be like, "Oh, this is like that." Then he probably would start fighting him. But if he got crazy power, then it'd just be a great boxing match.
Another thing too, was watching the DAZN telecast. I saw you run into Andy Cruz. Uh, Before I get to that, like, are you a person that like holds grudges, or like you just don't like Andy Cruz? Like you saw him and like, hey, you've talked ish before. Now you're trying to shake my hand. Why are you trying to shake my hand?
Well, in the Bible it says, "Don't hold a grudge. Always forgive your neighbor."
Yeah.
So no, I don't hold grudges at all. And I mean, it's no point of me holding a grudge with him. Everything that transpired was boxing. You know what I'm saying? It was no beef. It was not him talking about my family or anything personal. You know what I'm saying? Everything was boxing, and he talking trash, saying I've been saying all that stuff. He just promoting. You know what I'm saying? So it's never for me to have a grudge against him. It was just like you just said, you doing all that trash talking and then expecting me to like it's like he coming to me with respect. Like he damn near bowing down to me. Like he trying to shake my hand with two hands. But on the interviews and stuff, I'm your son this, I'm your son that. There, and nigga, in that video, look like I'm your father. He's like, oh, Keyshawn, shake my hand. So I'm looking at him, and a girl, a little girl had already was tapping my shoulder like she wanted me to sign this picture, me knocking limos out. So I didn't even know he was right there. Somebody tapped me, and I turned around, and I just caught off guard. And I was looking at him. I'm like, bro, get out my face. And I just started signing my autograph. You know what I'm saying? But no, it ain't no grudge, ain't no beef towards bro at all.
What'd you think about the way he fought?
I didn't watch it.
Oh, you didn't watch it?
No, like all I keep telling you, I only watched his debut. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's the only fight I did watch. That's the only fight, you know what I'm saying, that really mattered to me. That really is like, let me see how you're gonna be as a pro. And then I mean, of course you're gonna develop and be better, but you gonna know as somebody pro debut, they character, how they come in as a pro, they fight in style. He's a slick boxer. He got a lot of amateur attributes still. I seen a little bit, you know what I'm saying? He get hit. Like, bro is not really slick that I thought he was gonna be. Honestly, he's really not that slick. But we get hit with jabs and all type of shit. So it's like you good, but you still got a lot of work to do. So it's really not no point in me really entertaining you right now. Yeah, you can keep talking about me because at the end of the day, the zone be talking about their platforms and they be trying to push that fight so hard. So yeah, Andy Cruz keep talking about me. So the zone platform could keep mentioning my name at the end of the day, but I'm not entertaining Andy Cruz until he put the work in to actually look like something so we can sell a fight.
What type of work would that be? Would it be him having to win a title, him having like a certain number of fights? Like to you, when would it be like, oh, okay, now it makes sense?
I mean, it's the same thing y'all was telling me, bro. Like, bro, 5-0. At the end of the day, when I was 5-0, y'all was telling me you talk too much trash, you gotta put some more work in, you ain't ready yet, all that type shit. Bro come from Cuba, he 5-0. Now y'all say he ready to fight me. Like, y'all, this shit is backwards. Like, bro is from Cuba. You know what I'm saying? Cubans need to be rocking for Cubans, but when it comes to America, Americans don't rock with Americans. It's so weird to me. You know, I'm the one that went to the Olympics and actually put America on my back. And y'all was hoping that I could win the gold medal. I come to the professional and I'm putting on crazy performances that's actually great for the sport of boxing. But this one little leprechaun dude come here and y'all just think that he could just beat me just because he beat me as an amateur. Y'all crazy as hell. You know what I'm saying? But he just got to put in more work, bro. Um, he don't have a big fan base like me. I'm talking about. I'm trying to fight people that's actually like stars in this sport, bro. Just like myself or higher. You know what I'm saying? Me fighting Andy Cruz is taking like two steps down, and it doesn't make business sense right now. The businessman, right? It doesn't make business sense right now, and I never make moves like I want to fight this dude. Genuinely, I want to beat his ass, not only to shut everybody up, but to prove to him that I will knock you out, and that's what's gonna happen. But I never let my emotions. I try to never let my emotions speak. I always use wisdom first. You know what I'm saying? It's two notches down if I fight somebody like Andy Cruz, bro.
The other thing you posted online, a social video. I know you were just playing around, but when you post a face-off between you and Shakur, fans are gonna go crazy like over that stuff. That's just playing around, right? Like that. You guys have said that before in interviews. Like you guys aren't gonna fight.
What's the question?
That was just messing around, right? Because you had fans like excited, like, oh, maybe they might in the future. Oh no, what changed?
What you mean? What changed? Ain't what you mean?
I
Like
don't know.
me,
That
me,
language is
like,
like I
like,
don't
like,
know.
like me fighting him. What
Yeah,
changed? Type shit.
yeah,
I mean, ain't nothing changed for real. Like we
yep.
wouldn't fight. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't fight. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't. You know what I'm saying?
Unless Turkey drops a super bag, right?
Why it gotta be about Turkey though? There's a lot of billionaires out here in this world. I'm not
Well,
saying it ain't
someone
gonna be
dropped a
Turkey,
super
but
bag. Yeah,
yeah,
someone dropped a super bag.
if somebody drop a super bag, then we might do a closed end sparring session.
What's that super bag amount need to be?
$500 million. Give me
500.
500 million. Nah, I think everybody be happy for 100 million though. 100 million, 100 million.
God damn.
Yeah, goddamn. If you can't do it, we ain't fighting. No
Hey,
cap.
put your figure out there. Hey, you never
Up
know. You
front.
never know.
Money in hand. I need me and Stevenson need 100 million. We need 100 million. If you can't do it and you say we ain't popular enough, we ain't fighting. Word.
Hey, shoot your shot. Put the. You saw Canelo. He wants his 100 million for Benavidez. Yeah, you never know what happens.
Nah, you right about that.
Yeah, you never know.
Benavidez said 70 though. He said that was 70, but that's a whole other conversation.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Marcos here. Sorry to interrupt the video, but I got to tell you about this new boxing app that I've had a quite a bit of time to play around with, and I absolutely love. The app is called Boxing Showtimes, and it's a must-have mobile app for every boxing fan. Gain access to complete boxing schedules of fights coming up, see the undercards, personalized reminders, daily news in the world of boxing, and real-time updates, and a lot more. Dive deep into your favorite fighters' records and stats with detailed insights, participate in polls for fights coming up, and connect with fellow fight fans to share your thoughts. The sleek design of it adapts to your style day or night. From buying tickets to finding venues showing the fight, the app has you covered if you're a boxing fan. Use the interactive map, which I think is the coolest feature in this app, to discover bars near you where you can watch the fights live with friends. This isn't just an app, it's the boxing community you've been waiting for. Download now and thank me later. Did you see the fight though with him and Morell?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, what'd you
Hell
think?
yeah. I think it was great for the sport of boxing. I think Morell, it was a loss for Morell on his record, but it really wasn't no loss. I'm watching the next David Morell fight. And honestly, that was the first fight I ever watched of David Morell. You know what I'm saying? So shit, he definitely sold himself, not in a bad way, but he sold himself great. You know what I'm saying? And oh shoot, I'm watching. Of course, I'm gonna watch the next Benavidez fight, but David Morell, man, he looked great. I feel like, man, if he had more experience, then it probably would have been a better fight. You understand what I'm saying? Like shit. If he had more, because David Benavidez got all the experience in the world, and I'm a fan of David. I fucks with David heavy. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like David Morrell, he just was a little bit too inexperienced, and a lot of it showed for sure.
How so?
It's hard to explain. I'm a fighter, bro. But first of all, he started kicking into that second gear too late. Like at the end of the fight, he really started standing right there and actually started fighting Benavidez. Like now he finally got his confidence to actually fight him. That was a little bit too late. We was all seeing that, yo, you can kick it in like sixth round, fifth round, like yo, fight this man, stop moving so much, bro. Use more of your jab, bro. Fight him in a circle. All you gotta do is keep circling him. Why you keep backing up straight to the ropes? You know what I'm saying? So those things right there is just like just the inexperience. You know what I'm saying? I feel like maybe years down the line they can rematch that. You know what I'm saying? Because I know David Morrell is going to be a fantastic fighter that people is going to continue to watch. He's exciting, so maybe years down the line they can run that back.
Yeah, no, it's certainly Morell's gonna be very, very good once he gets to like 20 fights. And not even that, maybe like at 15 and everything. And yeah, that's what I've heard from like a lot of people was that the further along Morell gets, he's gonna be really, really good. And yeah, maybe a rematch does make sense, 4 years from now, 5 years from now, something like that.
Right, for sure. I think so.
Given how Benavidez fought, man, how do you like his chances against Canelo?
Shit. Shit. Uh, I see why Canelo don't want to fight him,
Mm.
but I ain't. But like, I fought with Canelo too.
Yeah.
But I'm a fan of David Benavidez. I don't know Canelo. I don't really know Benavidez, but I DM him one time. He DM back. Like he seemed humble. He seemed like a cool guy. You know what I'm saying? So I genuinely fucks with David Benavidez. I don't know Canelo that much, but I respect Canelo. Canelo is a goat, bro. Like Canelo is the face of boxing out of everybody. Understand what I'm saying? Like for sure. And I respect Canelo, bro. And I lost with David Benavidez. It's gonna be like, okay, like he's still the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Like Canelo's always gonna be Canelo Alvarez. So like I'm just gonna put that there. I just feel like David Benavidez will beat Canelo, bro. I just genuinely feel that way.
Is it the size? Is it the volume? Is it the age? Like, what do you see there?
So I won't even say the volume because he could connect. Well, he can catch Benavidez slipping by just being too aggressive. You know, it's just it's just the age for sure. It's the size for sure, and it's Benavidez attitude. He's not losing type of attitude. David Benavidez attitude, his aura, not his character, but his attitude and his aura remind me a lot about myself. You know, like he don't give a in that ring. He's not scared of nobody, and he believe in God. He believe in Jesus, so he know he's stepping in the ring with God, just like me. You know what I'm saying? So he remind me a lot of myself. But the big reason why I am a fan of him.
Yeah, he's in the ring, like outside the ring, he's really nice. He's really humble, super respectful. But in the ring, like
Right.
he's mean. Like he really wants to hurt like people in there. Like it's I don't I it's like a thing happens. I don't know what. Like he said it once. Like, hey, if you're fighting me, I don't like you because you're fighting me. Like you're trying to hurt me. Like really mean. You know?
And then he threw me off. I ain't gonna lie. Like he definitely threw me off when he started hugging David Morell, all that stuff after the fight. I'm like, damn, bro really is a person. Like he really has a heart. You know, again, it reminded me of myself because when I fought Miguel Dueno, that crazy Mexican, at the end of the fight, before the fight ended, they like, I really want to see how these guys act after the fight because these guys is really fighting. And right after the fight, we dapped each other up and we hugged. We like, bro, good fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because we in that jump, really try to take our head off and it's mean and aggressive, we fighting dirty within the fight. Soon as the fight end, is respect. You know what I'm saying? That's what I seen out of David. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, he just remind me of myself.
Yeah, it's like I guess to like a fan that doesn't really know a lot about that, like it would seem weird, but like it makes sense to me. Like I don't know, like you guys shared that experience, and you give them props. Like, hey, props, you know, like you try to knock my head off. You almost did. You got some licks. I got some licks. Like, hey, you know, we don't have to have this animosity towards each other anymore.
Right? Nah, it's for sure it's like that. But if it is like that, then that would deserve a rematch.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if it's not like that, then it's just all respect for me. I don't take nothing personal, bro. So if you ain't disrespect me, then I ain't gonna disrespect you.
Do you think with Beterbiev and Bivol, we get the like same result there?
I mean, I thought Bivol won the first one. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So
yeah.
I think yeah, for sure. And I think better be he gonna do the same thing that he did last fight. Like he's a pressure fighter. And he's smart though, so he probably I can't just say that he probably do different little something differently. But when you're a boxer, you can literally just switch it up. Like I'm gonna box you like this time. You know what I'm saying? I don't see no pressure fighter. I'd be like, I'm gonna pressure you like this time. No, pressure is pressure. You feel me? So I just feel like Bivol just gonna switch his game plan up a little bit, and he just gonna make it more clear that he won the second time.
Yeah, I thought he boxed like so well the first time. Like the only thing was like the last three rounds, 10, 11, and 12. I felt he kind of put the foot off the gas. And I think, I could see why the judges, it slipped away from him on that point. But like other than that, I thought he like boxed almost perfectly.
Yeah, for sure. We was watching that fight in my limos camp in the camp house. We was turned up in that jump, and everybody was just saying like, yeah, it was a close fight, but Bivol should win. I think one person even said, if it's not Bivol, then it's a tie. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't nobody was saying like, better be, whatever his name is. But yeah, man, it was a great fight, great for the sport at the end of the day, And shoot, the rematch is just gonna tell it all.
How much better do you think that's like the only area of improvement for Bivol? Like it's just in the last part of the rounds, work on conditioning, or do you think like there are things he could have done a little bit better?
Man, when you lost, you thinking about everything you done better. I never lost in the pros, but I lost a lot in the amateurs and shit. And every time that I did lose, it was like, man, I should have had more energy right here. Man, I should have threw more punches right here. Man, I should have fainted right here. Man, I should have threw more jab. You just think about everything. You know what I'm saying? So out for a loss, bro, you try and improve everything, bro. Honestly.
Does David Benavidez beat either or in your opinion?
I feel like David Benavidez is still new to the weight class. I feel like David Benavidez still got to develop into that weight class. Almost like how Usyk went up to heavyweight. Like when his first fight at heavyweight, it was like, I don't know, he might still be a little too small. You know what I'm saying? Like until he actually developed into that real heavyweight. Now he just beat Tyson Fury. You feel me? So I feel like David Benavidez just got a lot more growing to do to really be that fit 175 pounder. Wasn't that like his second fight there? That was his second fight
Yeah.
there, right?
Mhm.
You feel me? So he still got a lot of he still got time to actually develop into that real I don't know what that weight class called to that real
Light heavyweight.
170 to that real light heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? And then I feel like once he do develop, then he's definitely like competing with those guys.
Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, it'll be interesting. It's a good time. Like him in the division is really good because it adds like excitement, and he's an exciting fighter to watch.
Right.
And yeah, we'll see what happens if they, if Bivol wins this fight. I would imagine they're going to do like a third fight between Bivol and Beterbiev, and it makes you wonder like who David's going to fight next at 175. Like I can't think of anyone off the top of my head. Like the fight for him that makes the most sense, obviously, like commercially, is Canelo, but I don't know if he
Right.
can make 168 pounds. I think he said that he can't make 168 anymore, like or he won't go
Right.
down to 168 anymore.
Right. Well, it's all up to what he want to do for real at the end of the day. You know, if you want to, if he stamped at 175, then um, I mean, I'm just talking, but like get in the weight gym, get in the weight room. You know what I'm saying? Build your physical up to 175 because I feel like he's not his strongest yet at 175. And just just build your physicality up for real. You already got the toughness, and we already know you're gonna fight. It's just the physicality part that got me questioning on that super top notch level. Now he could go in there and prove people wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Prove everybody wrong that no, you ready right now. But just for me, I think he just got uh, maybe two more fights. It could be one, but maybe two more fights for him to be a real light heavyweight.
The week after your fight, Shakur fights Schofield. I know you've been in camp with Shakur. What happens in that fight?
Shakur I honestly think Shakur gonna stop him. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's just too much. The skill factor is just too crazy. Floyd Schofield, he got that fight from his father talking trash, and they did a good job, talking trash and stuff like that. The same person that did it was Rolly. Rolly got that take fight, talking trash. You know what I'm saying? Whether he was ready for it or not, skillfully or not. But Floyd Schofield, he got there by his father talking trash, and they're great promoters. By shit, he was on a riot season card in Saudi Arabia. So take my hat off to him that they actually could pull something like that off. And just like David Morell, bro. At the end of the day, when Floyd Schofield get beat up, it's not really gonna be a loss for him. It's gonna be a lesson, and I think his father understands that. So I honestly think they not going in there to get the win. They go in there to impress. You know what I'm saying? But on the opposite end, if they do go in there and impress for Shakur, then that actually like kind of like fucks Shakur up in a way. You know what I'm saying? So that fight just off of that two right there is going to be exciting because Shakur have to stop him or just completely dominate him every single round. It can't be that one round when you show like he could be in this fight. You feel what I'm saying? On the opposite end, bro just trying to go in there just to impress and look good so he could be back on another Riot season or just to build his fan base up. You know what I'm saying? So that fight is definitely gonna be very very interesting, something to watch. But I just think Shakur is just gonna go in there and just really just beat him up and to the ref just it's too much.
What have you been seeing from him in camp? Is it like an extra more motivation, or is like that the feeling like that you're getting from him is like, yo, he's really gonna punish him?
Yo, Shakur, like he's talented, bro. Super talented, bro. Like y'all seen he had Eddie Hearns, Floyd Mayweather, Terrence Crawford, all of them in the gym watching them. They was in the gym watching him for a reason. They know that he's super talented. So um he treating this like any other fight. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna see.
You in this fight, you win the title at 135 pounds. From that point on, Keyshawn, have you planned out or mapped out how you want the rest of your 2025?
Ooh. After I knocked Berinchyk out in the first round, um, I would love to fight the face of boxing in the 135 division. I would love to fight light skin, but I just don't. You know who it is. I just think he don't got the balls to fight me. I really just feel like he don't have the balls to fight me. Um, our characters like match up at the end of the day. Like he know I'm not going for none of that shit in the ring and outside the ring. Like people know me by now. Just like people know him. It's just more people that know him. So I don't think he really got the balls to send me a contract and fight me. So if I can't get that fight, if he don't send me a contract, I would love to fight Isaac Cruz. I feel like that's
Pitbull.
that's something like the fans would go crazy over, like for real. Keyshawn Davis versus Isaac Cruz. I feel like that's a Las Vegas fight, and we not fighting in no theater, we're fighting in an arena. You know what I'm saying? Everybody would show up for that fight. You would be there, right?
I would love that fight. That's a great fight stylistically.
You feel what I'm saying? So I just feel like me defending my world title, I'll fight Pitbull Cruz. Even if we gotta do a catch weight, you know what I'm saying? Like he gonna get at the end of the day, he gonna get paid. I'm gonna get paid. So it's don't even gotta be too much about the belt, bro. People wanna get paid at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So we both getting paid, we fighting in Vegas. That's a fight that's gonna build both our careers up. I think it makes a lot of sense.
How does that fight go with you? With him and Pitbull? You and Pitbull, actually.
I can't talk about all that. I just gotta talk about Berinchyk right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't give y'all too much. Just know that I would love to fight him after I stop Berinchyk in the first round.
That would be a great fight, man. Especially like the type of fight that he had with Fierro, which was just like a slobber knocker. Like I know you probably saw that and said like, hey, Pitbull gets hit a lot, but just the intensity and the pressure that Pitbull brings to fights is exciting.
Yeah, for sure. And he a star in his culture. I'm a star in my culture, and I'm gonna be more of a star after I knock Berinchyk out in the first round. So I think that fight just make a lot of sense for sure.
With this Lamont Roach fight, um, after like I know Lamont feels he'll win the fight, fans feel that Tank will win the fight. But like, what can you do to entice him to get in the ring? You feel?
Man, you want my honest opinion?
Yeah, yeah.
Tank, I don't care if you get in the ring or not, bro. Keyshawn, the businessman, is making his own lane for the businessman. I was 11-0 fighting in my hometown. And I did $1 million gate. That's just the first time I'm fighting in my crib. Like, and people, I live in the West Coast. I get stopped in Walmart. I get stopped. Shit, I get stopped at my security gate all the time because I got a guard gated security. People know me, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that didn't come from fighting big names. That just came from me performing and people just liking what I come with. So Tank, I don't need Tank, bro. I would love to fight him, but I'm not out here pushing for no Tank fight, bro. He's so unpredictable. I don't know what light skin gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here doing what I need to do for my family and for myself.
Do you like him as a person?
No, I don't. He first of all, I'm a Christian, you know what I'm saying? And he do a lot of gay stuff. He give off a lot of feminine ways, so I think he gay. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like that about him. And then he be mentioning my mother on Twitter. He mentioned that, you know, I wanted to kill myself before, and he made a joke out of that. And that was just crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, who makes jokes about people actually wanting to harm themselves? So, like, his character, bro, is just so left field, bro. I don't f with him at all.
Mm, mm. I just me as a observer and a fan, I just want to see the best fight the best. So I hope eventually you guys do fight at some
You hope
point.
eventually he send me a contract.
Yeah, I hope so. I want to see all the fights, man. I want to see Benavidez and Canelo, you and Pitbull, you and Tank, Shakur and Tank,
It's the
you and
same thing. It's the same thing with
you and
Benavidez and
Shakur.
Canelo. Like, chill. It's the same thing with Benavidez and Canelo. Like, Benavidez is just waiting for Canelo to send him a contract, or he said he got offered. They even offered or something, and Canelo was just like, nah, you feel me? So it's the same thing with me and light skin. Like, I'm just waiting for him to send me a contract, bro. Like it's I feel like with me and him making a fight is easier because everybody know who the A side is. Everybody know like what the fuck going on with between when it comes down to me and him as far as actually making a fight. So I feel like it's actually a really easy fight to make. And it's definitely gonna be easy promoting it. Davis versus Davis. Nigga, bro, which Davis do you got? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just up to him growing balls to fight me.
Looking at that fight, I guess the main thing is like Tank's power. Like, do fighters ever like? Do you ever see a fight and then envision how you would do against like a certain fighter? Like when you see Tank fight, like do you ever look at it and be like, okay, I would have done this there. Okay, I would have moved here and hit him with that. He's dropping this. I would have thrown here.
Do you think he do the same thing to me?
I don't know. Every style is different, and how you react is different than how someone else would react too. Like I would imagine, like you have a no. I would think you would say you have a higher IQ than Lamont. You have a higher IQ than Pitbull. You had a higher IQ than Ryan. Like I wouldn't say that's a stretch that you feel that you'd probably be the best opponent that he would have faced.
Yes, for sure. Those opponents would tell you the same thing. Shit. They know me, bro. Lamar Roach know me, bro. Like Ryan Garcia, I fought with Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia fought with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, they know me since the amateurs that I was that kid that was causing havoc at like, yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? It's no big deal that I'm at this point right now. It's no like, damn, I never would expect him to be here. Like, no. I was always good. You know what I'm saying? And, everybody want to talk about, light skin power, but like he just had time and time and time and time and years of proving it. Bro been pro over 10 years. You know what I'm saying? What? I went to pro 2021. I'm in my fourth year. And I'm fighting for my first world title. So I still got a lot more proving to do. But how much power do I have? You don't even know, do you?
Mm-mm.
That's
I
the
don't think
scary
it's.
part.
Yeah, I
That's
don't
the
think you've
scary
had
part.
enough fights for like someone to be like, oh, like right now you have 8 knockouts in 12 fights.
That's more than half. Like
Yeah.
that's the scary part, you know what I'm saying? Like people don't even know how good I really am. Bro don't even know how good I really am, you know what I'm saying? So again, it's just about him, growing the balls to send me a contract to figure out how good he is.
Is this because I know you just had a baby? Is this like the first camp with like the baby like already born, or is this already like the second?
Nah, this is the second one.
The second one? How is that like dealing with a newborn? Obviously the responsibilities of a father, and then also balancing your full time as a boxer.
It's a full-time job mentally. Honestly, it's a full-time job mentally because, you just want to go home to see your baby and you just want to do the things with your baby. You want to go to his doctor's appointments with your baby, making sure he's okay. You want to hold your baby, you know what I'm saying? But like we go so much rounds punching and lifting weights and all that stuff. I be holding, I be like, damn, I gotta put you down. My arms is hurting. You know what I'm saying? I can't really hold him, so it's definitely a full-time job mentally, man. But me and my brothers, we all got kids. Kelvin, he got a 5-year-old. She just turned 5 yesterday. My little brother Keon, he got a 1-year old. Um, she just turned 1 this September, you know what I'm saying? So we all be going through it together and we all be pushing together because we all in the same house together right now for our training camps. And honestly, like just the other day, well, just yeah, the other day, February 3rd, February 4th, um, helping FaceTime his baby daughter, and her birthday was the next day. And she was like, Daddy, can you come home? My birthday is tomorrow. Are you gonna be here? And knowing that he can't come, we all hearing that in the car, and me and my brothers, me, Keon, and Kelvin, we all heard that in the car, and like the energy just changed, like we all felt for him at that moment because we know he can't be there. He know he can't be there, and she 5, so she old enough to like know that damn, I want my father there with me. So when we heard that, it was just like dang, we really all in this together. We all definitely feeling this together, and we didn't have no father growing up, so when we in training camp together, hearing stuff like that, or just feeling how we feeling about our kids, we keep each other focused. We make sure that we still got to remind ourselves, like, yo, we're away for them. we're doing this for them at the end of the day. So we gotta go our hardest because our kids is missing us back home, and we're selling them short if we not going our hardest right now. You understand what I'm saying? So we just remind each other just to stay focused because the end goal is gonna get greater later.
It's crazy how quickly like your priorities and your mindset changes, right?
Yeah, it is crazy for sure. It's night and day for sure.
Yeah, man. It's
And then for me, like for my child, when he was born, he wasn't even supposed to be born on September 1st. His due date was probably like his due date was like September 14th or like September 19th. And my baby mother had to go to the hospital because she wasn't feeling right. And they was checking her and stuff like that. And my baby heart rate started dropping. It dropped real, real low. So they had to induce her basically so we could get this baby up out of her. So like it went from I got 2 more weeks to us having a child to no, I'm about to have a child right now. And then the next day my baby was here. So it's for me, it literally was like night and day from like I'm thinking like this to damn, nah, it's this right now. Understand what I'm saying?
yeah, it's the sacrifices that you guys make just overall, not even like in the ring, because like that saying, like they always say, like boxers leave a little bit of themselves in that ring after every fight, but you miss birthdays, you miss weddings, you miss
Right.
a lot of like child memories, man. Yeah, it does have a toll on you guys, but it's just I don't know when you say things like that, it really puts it in perspective, like the sacrifices you guys make as fighters.
Shit, for real. It's not just sacrifices for us so we can be focused, bro. Like we sacrifice for our kids at this point. And they don't understand that, you know what I'm saying? All they know that is we not there, you know what I'm saying? And that hurts them as much as us not being there hurts ourselves, you feel me? And that really just brings it back down to reality for real. It's like our kids brings back to reality. Like, why are we doing this? You know what I'm saying? Like, it really makes us think like, how bad do we want to do this? How bad do we want to keep doing this? Because like, she 5 years old now, and what 5 years from now, Kelvin's still gonna be boxing. She gonna be 10. So it's her. You never know. He might miss that her 10th birthday. You understand what I'm saying? Now she really like, dang, Dad, you've been missing all my birthdays since this is our third. You know what I'm saying? So it just definitely kicks us into another gear. Like, yo, we gotta get in and get out.
Do you already have that number in mind? Like, hey, like at this point, I'm gone at this point.
Yeah, I feel like I don't want to be boxing past 36. Like once
Yeah.
you 37, it's like, bro, you old, bro. Type. That's how I feel. I'm not talking about old in life in the sport. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
Like you
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
realize I've been doing this since 9 years old.
Uh,
So once I'm about 36, it's like, all right, bro, it's time for you to start wrapping it up. If you ain't make the money that you wanted to make now, call it a day. Be blessed that you actually still here able to fight and still make millions, you know? Word.
Ending off this interview, Keyshawn, uh, what do you want to tell the fans to expect on Valentine's Day in New York? You're fighting for your first world title, 135 pounds, against Denys Berinchyk. How do you want to close this off?
Man, expect me dropping more vlogs before I even fight, man. Follow my YouTube channel, Keyshawn Davis. The vlogs is funny, like they lit. Y'all already know how I get. You know what I'm saying? Check out my vlogs on YouTube. I done dropped about 4 vlogs this camp. I got about 3 more to drop. You know what I'm saying? So Keyshawn Davis, my YouTube channel. February 14th, MSG is going down. My first world title fight. Man, stop playing with me. The businessman's about to put on a show. I keep telling y'all, first round knockout. Expect the unexpected. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all be there. If you can't be there, I'm fighting on ESPN. Cutting your TV. I'm gonna be right there on ESPN. Go to a bar, kick back, relax, pop open a Corona and watch the businessman go to work. It's going down February 14th. Keon Davis, my little brother, is going to be fighting with me. His second professional fight under my undercard again. You know, the DB3 is about to be a DB3 era after I win a world title. Trust me. February 14th, it kicks off at the MSG, only on ESPN.
All right, that was Keyshawn Davis. This is Marcos Villegas. You're watching Fight Up TV. Appreciate the time, Keyshawn. Thank you.
Thank you.